Hello, welcome to an episode of the Red, White, and Blues podcast, where we cover all things Chelsea football. I'm Daniel. That guy down there is Jason, and we are lifelong friends that love Chelsea Football Club. How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, man. I like being your lifelong friend. I like Chelsea less than that. Unless we win another Champions League, and then it'll go just above it for a little while and then come back down.
Yeah, come back down. I mean, there are people already predicting us to win the Premier League. So I'm just saying, did you see my text message?
I saw your text. I sent you. I sent you a message back saying he stole our thunder.
He did steal our thunder because we predicted that originally on this podcast like last week. Let the world know that I predict. Well, actually, it wasn't like it was like we'll get matching tattoos if.
Chelsea wins. But I mean, we have started this conversation.
We have. There's a chance. And if you want to know our predictions, join us next Monday because we will have our official predictions episode about where we think Chelsea will finish. A lot of content dropping next week, so everybody tune in. Like, subscribe, and follow. I'm just gonna do this at the beginning, so put the bell on so you know whenever we drop new content. So there you go. Anyway, tonight's episode, we thought that since we technically do have one preseason match remaining, we play Real Sociedad this weekend at the Bridge. It's Xabi Alonso's debut at the Bridge. But we figured we would talk a little bit about the preseason. Maybe we'll sprinkle a little EFL Cup talk in at the end since the draw took place today and we know who we're playing now. And there's already, for all you 1 weekers out there, there's going to be 3 matches in the first week of our season. So I'm just throwing that one out there. So yeah. Anyway, preseason's up, Jason. So I figured we would just take this as a time to talk maybe about like the positives, maybe who the best player was, and then like who the worst player was, which I think there's a consensus across the Chelsea fan base that there's been a standout shittiest player for the team. So anyway, but I guess we can start with I know neither one of us, just to preface this for our audience out there, neither one of us got to watch a ton of preseason matches. I feel like the last one shouldn't even really count because it was essentially just academy players in Tosin. And we saw that happen. Saw that match went. But what was your thoughts on preseason, Jason? Did you like it? Do you not care still? Do you like how was your preseason viewing of Chelsea this year, Jason?
I typically don't care about preseason as a fan. I get it if you want to watch the team and you put up stock in it. That's fine. I don't put that much stock in it. The thing, Xabi came out and said something about preseason a little bit ago, and he's basically just like, one of the things he said was, we're going to continue to work on the things we've been trying. And that, to me, is what preseason is for. It's like, get the boys together, do some team bonding, get out there, get some legs under you, go have a good time. Apparently, like, Delap got fouled, like, heavily.
Oh, it was bad.
So, and, like, that's what I don't like about preseason, is that kind of stuff. But I wish that other teams just treated it as like the glorified friendlies they are. Like, get out there and play. I understand competitiveness is going to take over. I mean, as you saw in the third place match of the World Cup. So I don't know. I don't put a lot of stock into it outside of, I hope that they were able to work on the things that they were working on, and we get a little bit of a preview of that. I think, judging by all of the results, they definitely were working on some stuff. Like, there's no way You beat AC Milan 3-0, but also back-to-back games. I don't know. That's really weird. And I
Yeah.
did starting lineup against Johor Darul Tazim.
Yep.
And the starting lineup is Jackson on the left, Delap up top, Esteval, Gittins on the left, Estugo, Nicole Jazuli, Quinde on the right. And then you had a back three of Anselmino, Tosin, Sobuloye. Subuloye. I think it's how you pronounce it. And then Charmin Lowe was our goalkeeper. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, like at this point, and we didn't sub that many guys in. So, like, Mudrik got
They
some.
were all tired from the day before.
Yeah, exactly. Our bench was only like 4, 5, 8 players.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, I don't know. I don't know that much about this game. I guess some players could have already like went home or something, or they were just chilling. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was just it's a showcase of camaraderie, and I hope they learned what they needed to learn. And we do have one more at the bridge, and that'll be exciting because that'll be Xavi's, like you said, debut. And so I honestly don't care that much. Like when it starts getting competitive and we see the players show up as they need to show up, are they going to be a different team mentally than what we've seen the last several years? That's what that's the hope for me, at least. And I hope that they were able to just get a taste of that to build on for this. But that to me, I don't put that much stock in preseason outside of that. But yeah, up to you, Daniel. What did you think about preseason? Like, do you love preseason? Do you not love preseason? Like you said, we both didn't really get to watch, but you got to watch the game on Saturday.
Yeah, I did. I watched the game on Saturday. It was fun because I enjoy seeing the academy players play. I enjoy seeing Mudrik play. I enjoy watching Quinde and Esteval. So it is fun, but I don't put any stock in it. Like our front three, like Morgan Rogers hasn't even shown up. He shows up this week. So it's like he hasn't shown up. Reese isn't there. LaCroix's not there. So you have 3 starters. Enzo, if he stays or leaves, whatever that decision happens, that's 4 starters potentially that didn't play a single preseason minute. So I don't know. I mean, like, how much stock can you put in it when we didn't even have our front attacking 3? We didn't. Rogers and Palmer and Zhao couldn't form any chemistry in the preseason because they didn't play a single minute together. Where's Reese going to play? $1 million question. Didn't play a single minute. LaCroix, who's supposed to be a starter, who does he replace? So there's a lot of still unanswered questions about this team, even coming out of the preseason. Like, I probably have just as many questions coming out of it than I did going in. Like, what did I learn? Quinde is amazing. Like we've said on this podcast for a year now, just like we predicted Esteval was going to be amazing. I'll just listen to the 2 people talking will tell you about these kids. They're amazing. Quinde, impressed. So yeah, it's like cool. Like I got to watch Chelsea play. I enjoyed it. I had fun. And there was still some bad moments. Like I'm glad I didn't watch the last match because it probably would have been very frustrating. Although Mudrik did cross the ball in off the player that got the game tying goal. So there is that. And so and then Lavia completed 90 minutes. That might be the highlight of the preseason. After 3 years, Lavia completes his first 90 minutes for Chelsea Football Club. Probably the highlight of the preseason. So I don't know.
Took 3 years.
Only took 3 years.
3 whole years.
Only 3 years for Lavia to finally play 90 minutes of football for Chelsea. So there's that. I don't know. Like I said, we got to work on some things. Chabi was there. It was great. I still don't think there is. I mean, like he played all kinds of crazy formations, like you're talking about, like preseason we were using to work on things. Like at one point we were playing a 4-4-2 with Danny Welbeck and João Pedro as our strikers. And I'm just like, I thought we bought Danny Welbeck to be a backup, not to be our starter. So if that ends up being true, I take everything good I said back about the Danny Welbeck transfer. Everything is null and void. I will say that that was the worst signing that Chelsea could have possibly made if that's their idea, was signing Danny Welbeck to be a starter, which I don't think it is still, but it was crazy to see him. Nico got some minutes. Some people fawned over him. Other people were like, this is why we don't need Nico. So I don't know.
Same old Nico.
Same old with Nico. Yep. Not a lot's changed. So I don't know. It was an interesting preseason.
How do you feel about Quinde being dispatched as a right wing back?
He did that for Amarin. He did that when he was at Sporting. So, like, that's what I've been saying. Like, people, I don't know if people made that connection, but when Amarin was at Sporting, he played wing back in Amarin's system. So he knows how to play wing back. Like, that's not a foreign concept to him. So I'm completely fine with him playing wing back. I am just concerned about one match a week, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. And, probably averages out to like a match and a half a week or some shit like that. But I do wonder about the attackers and the amount of playing time that they're going to get, because it's like we have a lot. And I don't know how, especially if like Neto doesn't leave, like how much that completely blocks Estabao, which is just criminal to me. And what are you going to do then? You got Rodgers that sort of blocks Quinde from starting in a way. So Palistre, aka Pastrami, had a really good preseason. I don't think you can keep him off the pitch. So if you're playing wing backs, what wing back does he play? I don't know. There's a lot of questions going into this season. A lot. And I don't know if we will fully see what this team is going to look like until after the transfer window closes, and people keep saying, oh, look at Chelsea selling the Deadwood. What Deadwood have we sold? Absolutely none. Like, hardly any. Like, we've sent some academy players, I don't know, but Deadwood? No. Like, it's so frustrating because nobody wants our bombs of players.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the starting lineup on the opening game of the season.
Yeah.
That is where some of the rubber will meet the road, but it's like you said, once transfer season's over, then we'll have a better idea of what the team is actually going to look like. Because I think right now we list like 45 or something players on the senior squad.
It's just insane.
So, like,
he wants to be down to 25.
Yeah,
what he said.
That's incredible. We'll see. They're running out of time. It's not like they can't do it, but yeah, that's a lot of work to do in the last few weeks.
A ton. I mean, what is it? When does the transfer window close? September? Is it September 1st it closes?
It's like, yeah, it's that, or it's just after.
Right.
September 1st, 11 p.m.
Yep, September 1st. Central time.
American time.
So, yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing is, like, it closes in less than a month. It is literally it's 3 weeks from tomorrow. The transfer window closes.
It's 6 p.m. American time.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that regardless, it's 3 weeks from tomorrow. And we still have the likes of Desacy, Badishile, Tosin, Ansamino, midfielder Giu, Dalat, Nico. Like, you still have the likes of all these players. What the hell are you going to like?
Amiga.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what are we doing? Like, I mean, It just,
I don't know, man.
I don't either.
It's a lot. I do not envy Xabi right now. Hopefully it'll be more stable after.
What I mean, like
They
that's
have
the
some
thing.
time.
This isn't even Xabi's fault. That's because
No, yeah,
like
exactly.
these
That's what I mean.
management. Yeah, well, I wasn't saying yeah. Anyway, like that's the bad thing. Like I feel bad for Xabi in this situation because
Yeah.
this is nothing on him that the squad is so bloated. Like it's because of the board and the directors of football and the fact that they don't know how to manage squads and they buy shit players that nobody then wants to buy. So I don't know.
Yeah, there is interesting, somebody was just making their own squad list
Yeah.
and where people would play. They have 16, according to them, they have 16 loans. And then you sell Tosin Gusto to Lapinguiu.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. They say most of the loans are youth. The key loans for senior players would be Bats, Sar, Asugo, Mudrick, no, and Amigo.
But I forgot about Mudrick. Yeah, I forgot about Mudrick being there.
Yeah.
So I forgot we got Pep Chavaria coming in too. He hasn't played a minute yet.
Yeah, I don't think he's like officially listed on the squad list at the moment, but yeah, he hasn't played yet.
So I mean that's the thing is like we have all these freaking players to unload and nowhere for them to go. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then there was I mean, just speaking to the squad. So there was a quote in the Athletic today. I'll just read it. It says more than one source connected to individuals in the traveling party, talking about Chelsea, said it was felt by some that Alonso had an A and a B team. This led to them to feel like they would not be figuring in his plans. Chelsea, of course, do not agree that a two-tier system was in place. But I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that like you have to do that in the preseason. Like he's trying to figure out what the best 11 are, and you need to play them together in his system to build chemistry with each other.
Right. Depends on who they were talking to. Like, I don't know. I don't put a lot of stock in that, but
yeah, I mean, like.
I mean, some of you ain't gonna play. Like,
right,
I mean, like
exactly. Some of you
gotta
suck.
know that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
some of you suck.
You have to know that. Yeah,
exactly. So it's like, yeah, you suck. That's why you didn't play. Get better, and then maybe Chabi will play.
Fight for your spot.
Yeah, fight for your spot. So I don't know. Who was your standout player? I think there's a few we can name here probably, but do you have a standout player of the preseason, Jason?
Sure. João Pedro probably.
I mean, João had a good, but is João really a standout, or did we just know João was going to do that? I mean, he arguably had a great preseason.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
You're talking about in the context of this, he did stand out. But
yeah,
João had a great summer last summer too.
He did. And then November
he had a pretty good season. So
yeah.
He had a good season by current Chelsea standards for sure.
Oh, he had a great season by current Chelsea
standards. Yeah. I mean, I think you could say Esteval did pretty good.
Yeah.
Lavia finishing 90, huge.
I mean, I would agree with that. Like,
yeah,
that's probably one of the bigger highlights of the preseason.
Yeah, you can give a shout to Quinde, give a shout to Pastrami.
Yeah. Pastrami, as we like to call him on the podcast.
You can't give a shout to James. He wasn't even there.
No.
Can't give a shout to several people that weren't there.
That's true.
Give a shout to Enzo for not being there and trying to kill other players.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give a shout to any goalkeepers, really.
No. Bob was okay in the one full match I got to watch, the AC Milan match.
Yeah.
He was good in that match.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
I think who's your standouts?
I think those are the main ones that stood out. I think, of course, I'm gonna tout Quinde anytime I can tout Quinde because I love Quinde. Huge Quinde supporter over here. And so I'll tout him any day of the week I can. And but I think like overall, like Pastrami probably had the best preseason. Like, I apologize. I'm sorry. I did not recognize that you were this good. Like,
Yeah.
the dude is like a freaking just, I don't, he just doesn't get tired. He just runs around and he's good at defending and he's good at crossing and he's good at getting forward. Like, don't don't let Gusto anywhere near this squad, please. There's another player that would be nice to sell. Would be Gusto. Um, that would be great if we could sell him. So I don't know. But Palistre, I thought he looked fantastic in the couple of matches. The one full match I got to watch, and the parts of the other matches that I got to watch here and there. He always impressed me. I'm excited about him, and he's young. I mean, Blueco gets some of these signings right, and I'll give them credit when they get them right. They got this one right. I think he's gonna have a really good year in the Premier League this year. I think he can impress. And I mean, anytime you can get the Defensive Player of the Year from the Serie A, I feel like it's a pretty good buy. So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of positive like player talking points coming out of the preseason. So I don't know. Good times with the players. So
Yeah. I hope that they're up for the match at the bridge.
yes.
I think that'll be really awesome. That the atmosphere there is probably going to be really, really good because it's like you said, like the positivity coming out of this,
yeah,
is better than I thought it probably would be, even with all the question marks around it.
mm-hmm.
I think a lot of Chelsea fans are excited for this season.
Yes, we are.
Like I was excited for last season. Look
yeah.
that got us. So then I was just a season early, apparently.
Yeah, you were just ahead of the game, Jason. You were just ahead of the game. So
I can't stand it. I won't be able to take another heartache. So we've got to perform well this season. And so far things are positive. I have a slight optimism.
I'm more optimistic about this season than I was last season, and my predictions will show that. Because I mean, I didn't predict us to finish top 4 last year. I think we will finish top 4 this year. So I think we've got a shot at winning one of the cups, possibly. So, although I do think there's a chance we go out in the second round of the EFL Cup, we might lose the first EFL Cup match. Just gonna throw that out.
Yeah, true.
Just gonna throw that one out here.
It's crazy that this is the first season to really be excited about.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And I think we tried to be excited about last season. And I think we were, but then we just sort of saw the way the season started, and then it just went downhill really quick. And so it was Jason's got a puzzled look on his face right now, and he's telling me to keep talking now.
Keep going. I hear somebody in my house, and they're not supposed to be here. So
so Jason's gonna go check and make sure he doesn't have an intruder in his house. But anyway, yes, I thought that like last year going into the season, I was excited about it, but at the same time, like it just went downhill. So this year, definitely more optimistic, definitely more excited about this season. Definitely think there's more. I don't know if there's more positives because we won the Club World Cup last year. So I don't know if there's technically, I don't think you can say there's more positives going into the season, but I think there are a lot of positives going into this season. And I do think, despite winning the Club World Cup last year, there were concerns about fitness, I think, a lot going into last season. And I don't have that concern this year, mainly because Palmer and João Pedro, 2 of our best players, did not play in the World Cup. So they got a full off season of rest. So unlike last summer.
Yeah. Hey, and Reese played like 29 games last season. and
Yeah.
he did play the World Cup, but he seemed to come through it okay.
He did miss one game because of injury.
He did. I know.
In the World Cup.
But
So,
like at the same time, he was like back the next game.
That's true. That is true. I like your positive outlook on that, Jason.
I'll never not be positive about Reese. Lavi, on the other hand, is going to get hurt tomorrow.
Oh man, yeah. It's just like a fear when you open Twitter every morning. It's like, it's today the day that I get the Lavian news that he has got a minor toe injury and then will miss the next season. So
Asugo is the same way. We didn't even see him last season.
Yeah, shockingly, Asugo having the captain's armband in the last match was a little crazy.
Wow.
That was a little like, oh, okay. I'm just going to mute my mic while my dogs go crazy in the back.
Oh, yeah. What was the next thing we were talking about? This is kind
worst
of the
player. Worst player.
Oh, worst player. I don't know. Delop. He's always the worst player. He got a brace of pins in this last game, though.
He did. I would say that if you go back and you watch the highlights from this last match, Jason, Tosin just takes the cake. Some of the worst defending I've ever seen in my life.
He's always going to be bad.
That is true. That is a true statement. I can't.
Your argument for João Pedro is the same argument I have for Tosin.
That's so true. That fair. Hands up. You got me. You got me on that one. Can't argue that point. That is. But yeah, the exact same. You're right.
Throw him up there. Like he's terrible. I don't want anything to do with Tosin.
No, dude, it will be a miracle if anybody buys Tosin. And like I think transfer rumors, whatever. He is linked to Benfica, and I do honestly think we're trying to sell Tosin right now. But what team? The question is, what team is dumb enough to buy Tosin right now? That's the question.
For like 10 million.
Like, I would let him go for free, for goodness sake.
Just cut his contract. Yeah.
Yeah. Just cut his contract. He didn't cost us anything. So it's not like he's amortized and we're going to lose money. Just cut his contract.
Yeah. Just pay him and let him go.
Yeah, just pay him and let him go. That would be fantastic.
I will be sad for Palmer that he loses his bestie, but
he's got Morgan now. See, he's got Morgan now. So he's got a new bestie. So it's going to be.
We had to hire him a new bestie so we could get Tosin out there.
There you go. That might be the whole reason we bought Morgan Rogers, to say that we can actually get rid of Tosin.
Tosin only has a job because Palmer keeps going to bat for him.
Like Palmer just goes into the office like, look, guys, I know he's shit. I know he sucks, but he's like my BFF. I need him here. And they're like, what if we get you Morgan Rogers? Can we sell him then? Yeah, that'll work. You can do it then. And only then.
Yeah, it's like nepotism at this point.
Oh man. Yeah, that one, Tosin was just bad this preseason.
I honestly didn't watch enough to be able to make any commentary on any of this.
And I'm not going to say any of the academy players were bad because, geez, they're like 18, 17-year-olds out there playing. Like, I'm not going to say they had a bad match, something like that. Tosin's like 28, 29. He just sucks. I'll say he had a bad match. And Samino was not that great. I wasn't impressed with him either. So some people were. I didn't see it. Nico was an interesting one because you saw these glimpses of like him getting by people, holding up play, doing things Nico can do, but then he still can't finish. And I'm like, what I don't know. I love Nico. I don't know what to do with Nico at this point, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, I agree. We've been Nico stands for a long time now, and I still rate Nico. Yeah. But yeah, the finishing is poor, and
Right.
it's not getting better. I mean, the dude needs to just Michael Jordan that and like go out there and make 1,000 shots or something.
Yeah. And I don't know where he
And
plays, too.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they're trying him on the left now, but yeah, Nico, he's not going to be like your backup. He's not the kind of player who wants to be a backup striker, but he'd
Correct.
have to be your backup striker.
But then
Gal has earned the spot.
Right. But then almost would rather Danny Welbeck be our backup striker.
Right.
Just because he actually comes in and scores goals off the bench. Like,
exactly.
He can finish. So it's like, I don't know. And then you put Nico on the left, that sort of blocks Quinde. So that's my problem. We got way too many damn attackers in this lineup. Way too many. And there's several of them that are really good. And they all need to be playing. I want them all on the pitch at the same time, but I just don't think it's going to work. They can't all fit.
Yeah.
That's the
They
problem.
definitely can't all be on there in a back three either.
Correct. Which is I don't know. But we could go back and revisit obviously I think maybe we missed this, Jason. Maybe we failed to cover this and we should have. Maybe the highlight of the preseason was the return of Mykhailo Mudryk. Maybe that should have been the highlight of the preseason, because Mudryk is back.
Yeah, I was just reading this thing from Simon Johnson tweet. Great unselfish gesture from Nico Jackson. He had agreed with manager Xabi Alonso that he would be the one sacrificed to come off so that Mudryk could come on before the end of the game.
Yep. It was
pretty awesome.
It was Nico. It was. Yep. I'd read that. So yeah, kudos to Nico for doing that. Was that face far?
Have you seen the Austin McPhee video that was on where he says "shut the F up"?
Yes, because that was after the Delop tackle.
That's awesome. I'm just seeing this.
Yeah, the Delop tackle resulted in a huge kerfuffle. And Austin McPhee got in the face of one of the other coaching staff's coaches. And told him, F off.
Hey, we could give Austin McPhee a shout as well, because we scored some pretty awesome set pieces the last game.
We did score some set piece goals, and he told another coach to F off. So,
it's pretty awesome.
I'm here for the Austin McPhee era. Look, I don't know who these other people were. I did not see anybody mention this guy until like this past week. This podcast mentioned him 2 weeks ago and had a whole segment about Austin McPhee on here. And once again, just proving we're ahead of the curve, ahead of everybody. Just saying.
Yeah. Watch us if you want really shitty predictions, but you want really great heads up stuff that you should be keeping up with Chelsea football.
That's right. That is us. But yeah, that's about that's about it for the preseason. I think it was good. I don't really have any complaints about it. So cool. We did win a trophy technically, Jason. Did you know that? We did win a trophy. When we beat AC Milan, somehow we won the Indonesian Cup trophy. I don't know how. I don't know. We won it though, but we did win it. So we have Xabi has technically already won a trophy at Chelsea. So, yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, pretty much. It was so funny because it was like halfway through the broadcast at AC Milan match, they were like, "Oh yes, and the winner of this match will be declared the Indonesian Cup trophy winner," or whatever it was. I was like, "Okay."
It's a Super Cup.
Yeah.
What in the world?
I don't know, man. But we won it.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, sometimes
I'll take it.
Exactly. You don't question things sometimes. You just put the trophy in the cabinet.
Yeah. You just take the Super Cup. Although I don't rate Super Cups as major trophies.
No, especially preseason Super Cups.
But I am happy we won.
Like maybe you could count, like, I don't know, what do they call the when Europa League in the it's like before the season starts, but the Champions League winner plays the Europa
Shield.
League. No, that's the FA and Premier League winners. But they do one for the Champions League. The Champions League winner and the Europa League winner play each other. I think it's considered like a Super Cup. I don't forget what it's called. But yeah. Anyway, but they have that. Like we've won that a couple times. But that's more of a major trophy. I say all that to say that's more of a major trophy in the Community Shield than this is. And even we don't necessarily count those as major trophies either. Like
it's just it's just the UEFA Super Cup. I think
the UEFA Super Cup. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. And then you have the Community Shield like you were talking about. So and then Arsenal will probably win the Community Shield this year, and they'll go around touting how great they are that they won the Community Shield and whatever.
I can't
Nobody cares
for them to be humbled this year. I am so looking forward to it.
Yep.
Like we had to listen to all their crap from the end of the season on, and they were horrible. They were a horrible, horrible football club, and I can say that from somebody who got to watch horrible matches week in and week out. I watched some of the Arsenal matches. They were bad.
Yep.
They benefited a lot from some goodwill from the refs. And Anthony Taylor ain't here to save y'all next year.
That is true. That is true. So, we'll move on to Chelsea already running just scheduled congestion, even though we're only playing one match a week this year. First match is on August the 24th against – who do we play the first match of the season?
Fulham.
And then we play Brighton the next weekend. I knew that. Okay, so we play Fulham on the 24th on Monday night. Cool. Enjoy that. Then tentatively that Thursday we play Luton Town. Tentatively. But that could change. So who knows?
And currently it's the same day, but that's not happening.
What do you mean the same? Oh, it's on that Saturday?
It's technically scheduled for the Monday we play Fulham.
Oh,
so that's why they have to move it.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then do we play Brighton on Saturday that week?
Sunday. We don't get into the Saturday games until a few games in, I think.
Okay. So then we play Brighton on that Sunday. So theoretically speaking, it might be Thursday, it might be Friday. So you're looking at 1 to 2 days off. I would imagine that to be a very heavy academy featured team. Or not necessarily academy featured, but you'll get some of like the younger players. Like you'll get probably a Quinde Esteval start with Danny Welbeck leading the freaking line or some bullshit.
That is a weird sentence.
Yeah, while our the average age of our starting line is 27 years old, but we have 2 teenagers on the wings. But that's just because we have 35-year-old Danny Welbeck up there to up the age.
Don't forget, though, he's also 35.
Who?
Henderson.
Yeah, but as long as we can keep Henderson from just jumping over some barricades, we should be fine. So
it's incredible. I can't believe we got the guy that didn't do anything in the game, got a yellow card, broke his arm, and had to wait back while the rest of the team got to celebrate.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Incredible.
Yes. We have that guy at Chelsea now. Just let that sink in for a minute. Oh, he brings experience, blah, blah, blah. No. Just screw you guys. Nobody wants Jordan freaking Henderson on our team. Seriously. I'd rather Barcoa start. The little ginger shithead from Argentina. I'd rather him start than Jordan Henderson. Like that's how much I despise Jordan Henderson. And I don't like Argentinian players. So, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But Thursday will be transfer roundup day. We got some big things cooking. Next week's going to be a big week for the podcast. Season 5 will officially start on Monday. Yes, you heard that right. We are still here after 5 seasons. So, yes, we're still here. But we've got some new shows we're going to be launching. Premier League prediction show every week, where we predict every every Premier League match, which you know what that's going to be. Wrong. That's what that's going to. And then we just name it.
10 wrongs in a row.
10 wrongs in a row. That's a great name for the show. But yeah. We'll still be Thursdays until the transfer window closes, and then we're gonna probably just start going live on Thursdays, and just talking about Chelsea, just whatever's going on that week. But yeah, got some big things cooking for the pod, and yeah, tell us what y'all want to see. Any suggestions? Just give them to us. So. Whatever.
We'll take any suggestions you have, and we'll put them in a hat, and we'll draw them out. And that's what we'll do.
Put them on the wheel.
Oh, we haven't had the wheel in a while.
We have not had the wheel because we haven't had an international break in forever.
We need to figure out something to do with the wheel on a weekly basis.
Oh, we can have a wheel segment.
The weekly wheel, yeah.
Maybe we let the wheel decide one match every week in our
us versus the wheel. I like
us
this.
Versus the wheel. Yeah,
I like this a lot.
Us versus the wheel, and we just see what the record is. The wheel will probably win.
I love it.
The wheel probably win. So anyway, yeah. Anything else, Jason? You want to talk about anything that I forgot, announcement wise, or anything?
No. Everybody, you did great. Everybody will be excited when they see what's coming.
Yep.
They don't even know how much to be excited about because they have no. It's hard to conceive how awesome season 5 is about to be here.
Yep.
At RWB.
That's right.
Oh, I tried that out. I liked it. RWB.
It's pretty good. RWB, baby. But we are going full throttle into season 5. Probably doing more stuff than we've ever done, just so we can try and quit our jobs because we would like to do that. Because we both are blessed and to have wives that are the breadwinners, and there's no shame in either one of us to say that. So
I've started calling mine my sugar mama just to get her used to the idea over the last several months.
I like that. Putting that thought in your mind. Yeah. I need to start doing that too. But yeah. Anyway, I guess Jason, tell these people where they can find us.
X, Instagram, Substack at Red White Blues FC on all the things. Chat it up.
Yep. And we're also on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast at. And we're on YouTube, but I already told you about that at the beginning of the episode. So hopefully you listen this long and our retention rate goes up. So anyway, like, subscribe, follow, click the bell, get in the comments, tell us some stuff. Anyway, until next time, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
We do this all for the fans and the money. Flippity floppity.